Who is a Muslim would like to call? All right. We have a caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Who is with me, please?
Hello.
Yes, I hear you. Who is with me?
Hello.
I hear you, my friend.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you touched many points actually. What do you want to know?
You know, as I'm showing you in the screen, that Adam, you know, he was kicked out of heaven for what reason? If Allah is the one who decreed for him 40 years before he created him to commit sin.
Okay.
So why he kicked out of heaven? It's not his fault. I mean, if God, if Allah is God, and he decide for me to commit sin, can I say no?
Do you know the difference between sin and original sin?
It doesn't matter. This is the original sin, my friend. This is Adam. This is this guy. His name is Adam. His name is not Christian Prince. This is the first man. So this is the original sin.
You say every born person is a sinner.
Abdul, listen. Don't change the topic. I'm talking about Adam. This guy, his name is Adam. What is the name of his father name? He have no father. This is the first man. So this is the first man who commits sin. And the hadith says that Allah, he decreed for him to commit sin 40 years before he created him. How you can answer that? So why he is kicked out from heaven? I'm listening.
Okay.
Why he was kicked out of heaven? If Allah is the one,
because he disobeyed Allah. What more do you want to know?
What do you mean disobey Allah? Allah is the one who decreed for him to do that. He did not.
What?
Actually, he did obey Allah. He did obey.
What did you obey Allah?
Abdul, listen. Can you read? Can you read? Read the hadith in front of me. It's on the screen. Read it for me, please. Can you read it? Can you read it?
Yeah, I read it.
Okay. He did obey Allah because he did the sin which Allah he commanded him to do. As you see, it says here that listen. It says here that Allah had decreed that I should do. Who is the one who decreed should I do? Allah. So what Adam did?
Of decree?
Yeah, what does that mean? Tell me.
It's not commanding. It means he knows what happens to the humanity in the future.
No. It says I should do. Do you see it? He should do.
Permission.
No. He should no. He decreed. He wrote for me my destiny, my friend. This is destiny. This is destiny.
Muslims believe in free will.
You don't believe in free will. It's in the front of you. So Allah, he wrote that for him. He said I should do that. I should do. Listen. Read with me the story carefully. Moses and Adam having a debate. What Moses said? Moses says to Adam, because of you, we are kicked out of heaven. Correct? Okay. Now Adam is refuting him. Is that correct? So he said to him, well, do you blame me? For doing a deed which Allah had decreed that I should do 40 years before he created me? So which mean you cannot blame me, correct? Which mean
Surah 2 verse 35. Allah specifically said to Adam to not approach the tree.
No, this is the story in the Quran. No problem. This is the story in the Quran. But here, listen. Let us focus on here. We can go to the Quran because the Quran is more funny. I will go there. No problem. Do you see here? It says, "Do you blame me for doing a deed which Allah had decreed for me?" Which means you cannot blame me. Correct?
Quran.
When I say, my friend, what's your name? What's your name? Muhammad. This is Muhammad. If I say to you, do you blame me for what Allah he decreed for me? That's mean I'm saying to you, you cannot blame me. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. So Adam saying you cannot blame me for that. Why? Because Allah had decreed.
What the hadith is saying. We don't blame Adam for doing that. Whatever he had done, he got his punishment. We are not like
no. It's not you who care about you. I'm not asking if you blame or not. This is a Musa. Musa is a prophet. Musa is not Musa. Listen, my friend. Musa is not a guy who sells falafel in the street. This is a prophet of Islam too, correct? Okay. So how Musa is a Muslim? How Musa listen. We can't talk at the same time. How Musa is a Muslim and yet he is blaming Adam for the sin to be out of heaven? How this happen?
What?
Hello? Listen.
Yeah.
How Musa's the debate between who? Between Musa and Adam. Musa is a prophet. Is that correct?
Yeah, he's a man and a prophet.
No, no,
Yes.
I'm not asking if he's God. For sure, we know he's a man. So Moses is a man and a prophet. Thank you for confirming that. So Moses the prophet, how he got it wrong, and he is accusing Adam that because of you we are out of heaven.
That's how he thinks. That is how the
What
hadith
do you
is
mean?
saying. The
Are you
hadith is
saying the
teaching
prophet
us
of
not to
Allah?
think
Are you
like that.
saying?
When you
Listen,
get
listen,
the point.
Muhammad. Are you saying the prophet of Allah, Moses, is wrong?
What?
Are you saying the prophet of Allah, Moses, is wrong?
Is he a man or a god?
It doesn't matter. I'm asking you. Either you say yes, he's wrong, or you say no. Is he wrong when he said that?
What did Musa do wrong? What did Musa? He simply asked a question to Adam.
No, he's not
What
asking
did he do?
question. No, he is not asking question. He's
He
accusing
was
him.
making a
He is not
continuous flow
asking
in
a
that sentence.
question. Hello, listen, listen, Muhammad. He is not asking question. Read with me carefully. He says, you deprived us and caused us to come out of paradise. He is not asking question. He's accusing him.
So?
What do you mean so? So I'm asking you, why Moses get it wrong? He is a Muslim prophet. Allah sent him as a prophet, and he spent his life as a Muslim prophet, and yet he believed that Adam is the reason for us to be out of heaven. How he get it wrong?
Do you know what Moses said when Allah was talking?
This is another question. This is another question. We can go about what Moses says. Listen. I'm asking you, why Moses accusing Adam of this? He is a Muslim or not?
Answer. Just listen to me.
All right.
When Allah spoke to Moses, Moses was not sure whether Allah is speaking to him or not. He had given him a perfected religion. Okay, he gave him a perfected religion, but the people were not ready to receive that perfect religion. So Muhammad said that he doesn't know the future. Only Allah knows.
What does have to do?
I don't know why Moses.
What does have to do with my topic? What does have to do with my topic? What does have to do with our topic? What's wrong with you? Moses accusing. Listen. Moses accusing
Adam. He's not accusing Adam here.
He is saying you driven us and caused us to come out of paradise. Do you know how to read or not?
Yeah.
All right, read it to me. What
is the hadith saying? Did you get the point? What is the hadith?
Well, the hadith saying that Adam he won the argument. Don't you see? Listen.
Accuse Adam for your sins.
Yes, Adam. Yes, Adam said you cannot blame me. So Moses accusing Adam.
Okay.
Huh? And Adam saying you can't blame me for this is what Allah wrote for me 40 years before my creation.
Yeah, finish. The topic is over then. Adam said it clearly. It was my fault. I was thrown into earth.
No, he did not say it's my fault. He didn't say it's my fault. He said, do you blame me? It's mean you cannot blame me. Do you blame me for doing deed which Allah had decreed that I should do, that I should do, that I should do? Do you speak English? 40 years before my creation.
Did Allah said to Adam to eat the fruit or not? Simple question.
We will go to the Quran, and I will show you how funny the story of the Quran. The Quran is a disaster. You think you are saving yourself in the Quran? We will go there.
If it's a disaster, then why are you discussing it?
We are discussing this right now. Because you are trying to avoid. You are trying to avoid that your prophet he made a great contradiction, and he is.
You said Quran is disaster. So how can you argue from hadiths if Quran is disaster?
Okay, so if we go right now to the Quran, do you promise me if we go to the Quran, you will not change the topic? You will not change topic and go back to the hadith?
Go to the Quran.
All right, guys. This the Muhammad he wanted me to go to the Quran. Remember, this is his request. I'm just doing his request. Be my witness. All right. We will go to the Quran. Hold on, and I will show you how funny the story of Adam, and you will be sorry in 2 seconds. All right. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. Switch to Arabic. All right. We will go to the Quran and we will read it from chapter 2, if you don't mind. Chapter 2. We start reading from verse. All right. Can you read for me, please, if you don't mind? Do you have the Quran open in front of you?
You know about Quran, right? You speak Arabic. I am not Arabic. You read it.
It doesn't matter. You are the Muslim. You are. Listen. Don't speak to me as you are older than me. I am an Arab, and you know Muslims. You follow us blindly. So speak with respect. Now listen. You are the Muslim, and you are the one who asked me to go to the Quran. Correct?
Yeah.
All right. So I want you to read for me right now. Open chapter 2. Chapter 2, verse number 30. 31, 32, 33. Read for me.
And we said, O Adam, dwell you and your wife in paradise, and eat therefrom abundance from wherever you will.
What verse? What verse you are reading?
35. And do not.
No, I did not ask you. I did not ask you for 35. I asked you read it from 30.
Why?
Because we want to prove our point. We start the story. Story from his creation. What happened? Read it for me.
Okay. When you're 31. When 30. When your Lord said to the angels.
What translation you are reading, please? What translation?
Sahih International.
Sahih International. Hold on. I have to go there. Give me a second, please. To be sure that we are reading the same text. I don't want to read the text you are not reading. All right. So we will go to Sahih. All right. Qur'an.com. All right. All right, my friend, go ahead.
When your Lord said to the angels, indeed, I will make upon the earth a successive authority, they said, will you place upon it one who causes corruption therein and sheds blood, while we declare your praise and sanctify you? Allah said, indeed, I know that which you do not know.
Okay, let us stop here. What Allah mean by that? What the angels mean and what Allah mean?
He knows what will happen in the future.
I know, but what they said, he said, you know, I know what you know not, correct?
Yes.
All right. What they said, what they claim?
They claim that we will follow you, but the persons you will be creating will shed blood, so will you create them instead of us?
All right, but Allah didn't agree with them, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, Allah did not agree with the angels. The angels, they said that Adam will do mischievement, and Allah, he said to them, he didn't agree with them. And we
what
heard,
did he say? What? Don't put in your words.
You said that.
What did he say?
You said that Allah did not agree with them.
Don't play. Tell me what the Quran says.
Listen. I asked you. You said Allah did not agree with them. Yes. Did Allah agree with them or not? Listen. You said Allah did not. Listen. What are you afraid from repeating? It's recorded. Everybody is listening. A second ago, you said Allah did not agree with them. Yes or no?
What? Allah, what is there in the Quran?
You said we are reading Quran. I'm asking you to explain to me. I am a Christian. You are a Muslim. Listen. Did Allah agree with them or not?
What did the Quran say?
You tell me. I don't understand. No, you tell me. You are the scholar. You are Zakir Naik. Should I speak to you as Zakir Naik? So you told me to read Quran, and now I'm asking you what the verse mean. The angels, they said he would do mischievement. Did Allah agree with them or he did not?
He said, I know that you do not know.
Not the question. The question is, did he agree with them or not? Either you say yes, he agreed, or he said he did not agree.
Do you think I am Allah?
I don't care if you're Allah or not. Maybe his leg, I don't care. I'm asking you what does verse mean. Did Allah agree with them or not?
What did the verse say? What did you understand?
My friend, I'm asking you a very simple question. Do you agree with the, do you agree that Allah, he says he agreed with them or he did not agree with them? So tell me.
Allah said, I know which you do
not. Don't repeat. You are just reading the verse. Abdul, I want the answer. Did Allah agree when he said?
It's not my answer, okay?
I want the answer. Did Allah agree with them or he did not agree?
What did the verse say?
I don't care. You tell me. Don't read the verse for me. We can read it too. You are explaining right now. I want an answer. What's wrong with you? Abdul, what's wrong with you? Are you scared to say he agree or he did not agree? Did he agree or not?
He said, I know that you do not.
I don't care what he said. Give me the meaning. Did Allah agree with the angels or he did not agree with them?
Angels said not to create.
I don't care. This is not the question. This is not Abdul. This is not the question, my friend. Answer the question. Did Allah agree with the angels, or he did not agree with the angels?
He said,
Oop.
I know which you do not.
I know what he said. I know what he said. What's wrong with you? I'm asking you, did he agree or he did not agree with the angel?
Worship a human who's
listen, I'll change the topic. Here we go. I want to talk about Jesus now. You see, he is in the corner. He is in the corner. Do you see? Do you see how dumb they are? He is in the corner. Why you are changing topic? Why you are changing topic? Answer, because let me tell you why you are changing topic. Because you know that this story is very dumb and very stupid. This is why. Is that correct? Is that correct? Is that correct? Is that correct, Abdul? Is that correct? Why you are trying to run away? You asked me to read the Quran, and now in the Quran, and I'm asking you a simple question. You want to answer?
You worship a man.
Are you going to answer or not? And you worship a man. Do you want me to show you that you worship a man? Do you want me to show you that Allah has a leg and Allah has a penis and Allah has an ass, Allah has testicles? Do you want me to show you that Allah he ride in a rooster? Do you want me to show you that Allah, listen, do you want me to show you that Allah he sneezed? Do you want me to show you that Allah he masturbate? Do you want me to show you that Allah have a sperm? Do you challenge me, yes or no?
Allah has a sperm?
Do you challenge me, yes or no?
What now?
Do you challenge me to show you that Allah is a man, yes or no?
Show me where Allah says he has.
Do you challenge me? Challenge me. Do you challenge me?
Yeah, show me.
All right. So we will change the topic now. So we will go there, and then you don't change topic, and we go back, right? Let's go. Hold on. Let me show you the fat Allah. Here we go.
You think you're very smart, huh?
Hold on. No, not smart. The one who believes that camel urine is healthy is smart.
You believe a human is
listen. Don't. Your God Allah is a human. I will show you in a second, and I will make you apologize.
Show me from Quran.
Not from Quran. Okay, from Quran. Did he say Quran? Did he say Quran? Okay, he said Quran, right? We will go to the Quran. Forget about the Hadith. Show me from the Quran. Okay.
Quran. Show me from the Quran.
All right.
If we Muslims tell you about Gospel of Thomas,
Abdul, don't. Here we go. Hold on. Explain to me this verse. Allah is going to strip and he will show us his shin.
Which was?
Allah will do striptease and show us how his shin. Chapter 68, verse number 42. يوم يكشف عن ساق ويدعون إلى السجود فلا يستطيعون. The day Allah will show his shin and he will expose his shin and he will ask them to bow down, but they will not be able to do so.
Brother, show me the number verse.
My friend, it's in the screen. It's in the screen. Chapter 68, verse number 42.
Chapter 16?
Mm-hmm. Chapter 68, verse number 42.
1 minute.
Mm-hmm. You found it? Okay. Read for me, please. What happened? Do you want me to read for you? Sahih International. This is the translation you like. The day the shin will be uncovered.
Okay.
This is the shin of who?
What is shin?
What shin? Shin is a part of the leg.
Okay.
Okay. Allah will uncover his shin. Why? Why Allah is going to show us his shin? Are you searching Google? You see, we Christian, we say hallelujah. You Muslim should say shinnuya. Why Allah showing his shin?
Yeah, front part of the leg, right?
It doesn't matter. It's a part of the leg. Allah have a full leg, part leg. I don't care. Why Allah will show his shin?
Do you know the meaning of that verse?
Abdul, I'm asking you. Are you asking me? I am the ones asking you. Why Allah will show His shin?
So that we can fall before Him.
So Allah have a shin. You told me that you Muslims worship you told me that we Christian worship a man. Allah has a shin. What is a shin?
That's true.
Okay, no problem. Okay, Allah's shin. Allah's shin is shin of who? What kind of shin it is? What kind of shin Allah he have? Is that the shin of a man?
We don't know.
So he's an animal? He's an animal? Is he an animal?
What?
Is he an animal? I'm asking you, Allah have only one shin or he have many shin? Listen, Abdul, listen. Allah have one shin or many shin?
What?
Allah has many shin or only one shin?
The Quran doesn't tell that.
How come? Why? Shouldn't you know?
Why?
Okay, based on the Quran, we will go by the Quran. The Quran says, listen, the Quran says Allah will uncover his shin. He did not say shins, correct? Which means there's only one shin.
Quran says hands
so
of Allah.
All right, no problem. Allah have hands, so you know that. Okay, thank you. Allah have hands, and both of them they are in the right side. Is that correct?
He might have, but we don't know how they are.
So it doesn't matter. So if he is not a man, so he have a physical being. So you admit. Okay, you admit. Hold on. You admit that your God Allah is a physical being. Is that correct?
Who said that? He doesn't.
You just said that. Muhammad, you just said that. You said Allah have hands too. You just said that a second ago.
Not say. The Quran says all those things. It's metaphorical. We don't draw.
No, not metaphorical. Who said metaphorical? Who is the scholar? He said to you metaphorical. Who's the one? Give me his name. I will give him a spank. What is the name of the scholar he told you?
Allah has hands and legs.
Yeah.
Then why don't we worship Allah with hands and legs? Tell me the answer.
You worship Allah with hands and legs because the Quran says he have hands and legs.
No Muslim in the world says that Allah has a body and hands. And why don't you tell the Christians about?
Hold on. No Muslim in the world says that. Let us see what your prophet said.
No Muslim in the
Hold on. Let us see what your prophet said. You know Islam more than your prophet. No Muslim in the world says that. Your prophet said that, my friend. Look what he said with me. The prophet SAWSSFEGMOAAQ said, I have told you so much about the Dajjal Antichrist that I am afraid that you may not understand. The Antichrist is short, hooded, woolly-haired, one-eyed, etc. He's short, he's fat, he have a big butt, he have a big ass. And then he says, if you are confused about him, know that your Allah is not one-eyed. Is that correct? Do you agree?
What is your point?
Do you agree? Well, which means the difference between this man, the Muslim, they will be confused about him and the Dajjal. The Dajjal is a short man. He has a big ass. Listen. The Dajjal. Did Muhammad say? Muhammad. A second ago I showed it from the Quran, and a second after you said no Muslim. Hold on, Abdul. You are the one who said to me, no Muslim said that we believe Allah have physical being bodies. People, they can go right now and search on YouTube, and they will see 5,000 of videos of Muslims explaining how the hands of Allah are. They are physical. The foot of Allah. Listen. Yeah, you see, you are a coward. You are a coward, and you are a kid. You are a coward and you are a kid. You don't answer, right? Is that your prophet saying that or me?
Where did the prophet say that in the Quran? I don't understand.
Okay, listen. Is that your prophet saying that? Is that your prophet saying that Allah is not one-eyed, and don't confuse between him and between a man? A Dajjal is a man. Why the Muslims, Abdul, why the Muslim will be confused between him and the man?
You said Dajjal, right? Where is that verse? One-eyed Dajjal, fat.
It's in front of you. Sunan Abi Dawood. Your prophet is talking.
Is that Quran?
A second ago you told me no Muslim says that. In order to show you who Muslim who says that, this is mean it's not in the Quran. You did not say to me Allah did not say that. You said to me no Muslim says that. So I wanted to show you who is the Muslim who said that. So I get you the best of the Muslims. His name is Muhammad ibn Abdullah. So now we have the best of the Muslims, the Prophet himself. So now, do you agree with him or you don't?
I didn't understand you.
Really?
Muslim wrote.
Okay, hold on. Let me explain to you in a language you understand.
You speak very fast. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Brother Christian friend is asking question.
Okay.
Why Allah is saying Allah Prophet is saying that if you are confused between the brother, between the dal and between the Karnaik or between Allah, you better know that Allah is not one-eyed. Why the Muslim they will be confused if Allah is not a man?
In Eastern languages, one-eyed means wicked.
Don't tell me Eastern language. Are you an Arab? Are you an Arab or not? Are you an Arab? Are you an Arab?
This is the main problem.
Abdul, what Eastern language? What Eastern language? You're a prophet comparing between a man who is short and he have a fat ass and he have a booger in his nose. And why he is saying you will be confused? Where is the point of confusion? Where is the confusion coming from? Why? Listen, answer. Don't shout. Why you will be confused? Why your prophet he said this word? If you are confused,
literally, then show me where did the dead people become alive and walk through Jerusalem? In Matthew and in Luke, they wrote those things. Right?
Abdul, you are a monkey. You are a monkey like your prophet. This is why you keep jumping from a topic like a topic.
And you
are just get lost. You see how coward they are? You are like a prostitute who have no panty and trying to find the panty in my drawer. It's not here. You keep jumping like a monkey from a place to a place. No Muslim believe that Allah is a man. Hey, this is your Muslim Muhammad. He is saying Allah is a man. And he think he will be confused one day in the judgment day between him and between a man. How you will be confused if Allah is not a man anyway? What is the reason for Muhammad to be confused between a man and Allah if Allah is not a man? This man is short, he have a big ass, he is fat, he have a curly hair, he have a booger in his nose, he have one lost eye, and Muhammad trying to make you to clear it for you. If you are confused, there's only one difference between the fat man and Allah. What is the difference? Your God Allah is not one-eyed. And right away he start talking about Jesus. How you worship a man? How you worship a man? You worship a beast. You worship an octopus. If Allah have one shin, if Allah have one shin, and the funny guys, the hadith says that Allah have two hands in the right side. I mean, what kind of a funny creature that funny is? Two hands in the right side. Let me show you. You want to play with the Christian prince? You have no idea you are talking to who. Ah, Lord. Read with me. And both of his hands are right. Do you see it? And both of his hands are right hands. Guys, for the sake of God, if one of you is good in drawing, draw for me Allah. Allah have a shin. He will do striptease. Allah is not one-eyed. Okay, he did not lose his eye in the war. In the Dajjal, he lost it. He is fat, he is short, he have a big ass, he have a curly hair, but he is not one-eyed, and he have two hands in the right side, and he have one shin. This is how stupid Islam is. They want to debate us about Jesus, but they do not even know who is their God. And look how many topics we jump. And there is no Muslim, he says Allah have two gods. He's calling again. Let us laugh. How are you, Abdul? Do you have the answer? Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you get the answer for me?
Am I live?
Did you get the answer for me? Why Allah have a shin, and why Allah have two hands, and why your prophet comparing him to a fat man?
I can't hear myself on the screen. Is this live or are you talking to me personally?
No, I'm not talking to you personally. Everybody is listening.
Okay, yeah, tell me.
I'm asking you, why you're a prophet? Why you're a prophet?
Show me from the Bible, where did the dead people come into Jerusalem and meet with their old friends?
Just get lost. Abdul, this is a program to get your prophet busted. We are not talking about Jesus. When we make a title about Jesus, we will talk about Jesus. You are a coward like you're a prophet. They call me to change the topic because they are afraid to answer. Your God, Allah, obviously is a man. He not only is a man, he's short, he's fat, and he is funny. He have one shin and he have two hands in the right side. and your God Allah, he have a front but he have no back. I mean, how this can be? Your God Allah is a jellyfish? What's wrong with you Muslims? You worship who? You have no idea. We keep asking the Muslims, who is Allah? They do not know. And look how we jump from place to place to place. When we ask him why in the Quran Allah he said to the angels, I know what you know not, he did not dare to say he Allah agree or disagree. Do you know why? Because the stupid Allah, when he disagreed with the angels that Adam would do mischievement, he was wrong. This is why this idiot, he did refuse to answer, because all of us, we knew that Adam was kicked out of heaven, so the angels were right. When Allah he says to them, I know what you know not, he is stupid. Hey Abdul, are you going to stay on the topic, or you will jump like a monkey?
Yeah, talk to me.
I'm talking to you. Why your prophet comparing Allah to a man?
I can't hear you properly. Please speak loudly.
Brother, why your prophet comparing Allah to a man, brother?
Don't you know the meaning of metaphor?
What is metaphor? This is metaphor. Allah have two hands.
There is no metaphor.
Allah have two hands. Allah have a shin, and Allah is not one-eyed. Okay, explain to me. Allah is not one-eyed. What does that mean metaphorically?
He means he is not wicked.
What? Not what?
He is Arabic. You know that one-eyed people. One-eyed means wicked people. One-eyed people are wicked people. Ooh, wow. Ooh, okay. Well, I am not one-eyed people, man. Listen, I am not one-eyed, and there's millions of people who refuse Islam, and they are not one-eyed. So are you saying to me the owner of a Playboy magazine is not a wicked man because he have two eyes? Are you stupid or what? Johnny, listen to me.
Listen, the owner of a Playboy magazine, is he wicked or not?
Playboy magazine is run by Christians. He
is not. He is a Muslim like you, because he worship penis. He worship penis. You're a prophet. Listen, did your prophet promise you to have a penis will never go to sleep? Yes or no?
Pardon?
Did your prophet promise you that you will have a penis who will never go to sleep?
You have what? You have what?
Did your prophet? Should I say it to you slow? Did your prophet promise you that in the heaven Allah will give you a penis will never sleep? Yes or no?
Are you mad?
I'm asking you, did he or not?
I'm asking you, are you mad?
No, I'm not. Your prophet.
Why are you taking all the books and all the...
Listen, here we go. This is the hadith in front of me. It says,
we believe all the...
Muhammad, he says, I swear there is no one whom Allah will admit to paradise. Read with me. Abdul, hold on. Let me. Do you
know what is da'if hadith?
Everything is da'if. All the hadith I showed you is da'if. The Quran is da'if. Get lost. Go right now and search, you idiot, for Sheikh Hamza. He will give you a lesson and he will spank you. Da'if hadith is accepted. And all the hadith I showed you until this one, it was strong. And you are dumb like your prophet.